2017 was also the year where Facebook against Snapchat continued. Basically, Facebook is doing a couple of things to really try to get rid of Snapchat as fast as possible. So basically, they started with Instagram hugely attacking Snapchat. So they've done this in many different ways. So for example, one thing has been the story features. As you can see here on TechCrunch, Instagram has copied the stories feature and now has hit over 300 million users and is already outgrown Snapchat by far. So basically, Snapchat had this story feature where you can post a picture and it disappeared after 24 hours or after watching it the first or second time. Instagram copied this feature, integrated it in their platform, and people start loving it, and since then Instagram is growing. For myself, I also really like the Instagram feature because I like the combination of having outstanding, awesome token pictures that will stay on my profile forever and having these snapshots of my daily life that will integrate into a story that people can only see for 24 hours. So basically use the normal postings from a professional, long-lasting content and the story for behind the scenes. So I really like that they have copied this, and I'm a huge fan of Instagram. I've always been, but now I'm a much bigger fan of simply trying to copy these features. And not only trying to copy it, but also implementing it that well. So, but Instagram is also doing a new thing with their stories, because now they allow you to archive them. So basically, whenever you post something that you only wanted to display for 24 hours and now you see that it's pretty cool, you can add it on your main page. You have it between the number of followers, your description and your first pictures. So therefore you can add kind of certain albums, archives, where you can simply put in different parts from different days. And I really like this because, so for example, if you're an influencer, you can create these things to say thanks to your sponsors, to introduce friends. You can also use this for shout out against shout out. You can really use this for a lot of things, and this is only the beginning, because now Instagram is like putting out new features on a weekly basis. So they are really growing, and I really like what they've been doing. What you can also do on Instagram now, which is pretty cool, you can not only follow users, so you can follow a hashtag. So basically, as I told you in the beginning, I'm active in the Austrian startup ecosystem, and our hashtag is Austrian startups. So basically, I can follow the hashtag Austrian startups, and I can always see what people are posting on this. Also, for example, if you're a huge Green Bay Packers fan, you can simply follow Green Bay Packers or whatever. So you can really use this not only to stay on top of users, but also to stay on top of certain hashtags. And you can also use the knowledge of this feature being out there to really build your following by simply always using hashtags in certain fields, because people will see it. If they follow the hashtag, they will also see you. So for example, if someone is following Instagram marketing, and I always put out great content to Instagram marketing, I can really use this to establish myself as an expert in this field. Another thing that Instagram announced is that they want to put out their direct message feature into a new and own app. So they want to have an Instagram Messenger. To be honest, I don't know why they're doing this, but I also didn't know in the beginning why they made the Facebook Messenger an own messenger. Probably my thought was, yeah, because they want to own another big app, but what they really wanted to do is to work with chatbots on this platform. So I'm not sure what they want to do with the Instagram Messenger, but I think it has something to do with augmented reality. But this is only a wild guess. We will see in 2018 what this really will bring up. But I think it will bring a big change to the table, because the guys at Facebook, which by the way owns Instagram, they really know what they're doing, and they always seem like 5 to 7 steps ahead. So I really think they have a clear vision why they want to do this. Another thing that Instagram copied from Snapchat are these face filters, and they really work well, because these face filters are an awesome way for companies to advertise. As you see here on the left with cinema movies, the X-Men for example, or also the Minions. I can't tell you how many snaps or Instagram pictures I got from someone looking like a minion. So this is really a cool video and a cool feature that really helps your brand building. Also take a look at the Taco Bell. So many people sending out videos saying like, look, I'm a taco, and promoting the brand. So I really like that this feature is coming, because people always looking like, oh, the new filters, I want to try them first, the new face images and so on. And this is a really great way for them to advertise. So I also want to only spend a couple of minutes on Twitter, so probably a couple of seconds. For me, Twitter isn't as alive as it has been a couple of years before, even though now they changed from 130 to 280 character limits. I don't know why they did this. Yeah, for sure they did it because they want to allow you to post longer things, more links and so on. For sure, I got this, but I don't know why they did it after 10 years and not right from the beginning. So still in Austria, Twitter is still not alive, it's still dead. It's only used by journalists and hardcore tech geeks. So probably I'm curious how Twitter will evolve. Also, they kind of lost some video streaming rights to other platforms. So I'm not really sure how long this platform will be alive, what will change in 2018. But I'm still looking forward to it, because I think it's a cool feature anyway to have Twitter, even though it's not as useful for myself with online marketing as probably other things are. And then there's Pinterest. Pinterest is not a social network, but in Pinterest is a social bookmarking site, but still it's in the field of Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter to be mentioned in the same amount of apps, because I really think it's a cool thing. I use it for myself to collect ideas, to collect trips I want to go, to collect a list of books that I want to read that I have read. And one thing that's really interesting regarding Pinterest, it started out as a platform most only used by women, because they collected outfits, they collected beautiful things, home decor and things like this. But nowadays more and more men and also more and more online advertisers jumping onto Pinterest. And Pinterest has also added one awesome feature, that now they really work more with adding products to your pins. So basically Pinterest can also be huge for online advertising in the e-commerce field. So you shouldn't completely ignore Pinterest in 2018, because I still think this is kind of a hidden champion in the social media world.